All right, President Trump is standing by his pledge to brand Republicans the party of health care, but he said he's delaying any new push for legislation until after the 2020 elections. Now, the president said in a speech last night that the change was, of course, his decision, but the truth is it came after Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, who runs the Senate, he's the boss there, said that the Senate would not revisit health care before the elections.
I made it clear to him we were not going to be doing that in the Senate. He did say, as he later tweeted, he accepted that.
Well, Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill with what's behind this apparent Republican split on health care. Nancy, good morning. Boy, Mitch McConnell has a way of setting things straight.
He sure does, and now the president is doing a little fancy footwork here because Republicans essentially balked when he started publicly pushing them to try again on health care. Republicans argued that any plan that they come up with now is sure to die in the democratically controlled House. So the president backed down for now.
We're going to come up with a health care plan. We're not going to vote on it.
President Trump laid out part of his 2020 game plan last night, vowing to dominate Democrats on the issue of health care.
We have the crime, we have the police, we have the military, we have so much. They have health care right now. We have to take that away from it.
The president said voters will love his still unwritten plan.
We're going to promise the people that if you vote for us and if you vote for you, all of you running, that we're going to vote for this, it's going to happen.
The president's promises this week have surprised Republicans and drawn mockery from Democrats.
They will come up with their plan in 2021. Translation, they have no health care plan.
Republicans controlled both houses of Congress the president's first 2 years in office, but failed to repeal and replace Obamacare. Polls showed health care was the most important issue to voters in the 2018 midterm elections when Republicans lost control of the House. And it's been a hot topic for Democratic presidential candidates.
Do not believe that we cannot make health care a right for all people.
Health care should be a right and not a privilege for all Americans.
Access to affordable health care should be a right for all and not a privilege for those who can afford it.
A recent survey found that last year alone, Americans borrowed an estimated $88 billion to pay for health care costs. 1 in 4 skipped treatment because it was too expensive.
The deductibles are so high that nobody gets to use it unless you're in serious condition. So serious that, frankly, the last thing on your mind is health care.
This all started a week ago when the Department of Justice, at the urging of the White House, took a new position, pushing for the full repeal of Obamacare in the courts. The Republican leader, Mitch McConnell, argued that isn't going to happen anytime soon, so his party, he says, has a lot of time to come up with a replacement plan. John.
All right, Nancy, thanks so much.